Hello, makers and planner friends. As promised, I am here to show my little health planner. Let me just close it so you can see what it is. I apologize if my dog gets a little unruly. He clearly chose violence this morning. Anyway, how is everyone doing? I'm very excited for the Hobonichi launch release tonight and Sterling ink in the morning. I gotta be honest, I'm still not sure what I'm gonna do about the A6 situation. Some people have told me that theirs are laying flat. Some people have said theirs are not. Seems to be a trend that it's the compacts that are not. And some people did confirm that yes, Sterling ink did say that this year's they'll all lay flat. Other people have suggested an entirely different planner to add another option to choose from, which bless your hearts, but that just makes me more confused. Yeah, so anything could happen, really. Anything could happen. Like, I work hard. I work real hard. And I plan for this budget-wise every year. And I know that I'll lose my mind and just add to cart, add to cart, add to cart, add to cart. We know it's going to happen. And it's all right. It's all right. But that's not why we're here. We're here to talk about this little cutie patootie. It is the Daily Notebook, Part 2, from PaperTess Designs. Let's ooh and ah. Now, if you watched my, here's how I'm going to choose my 2025 planners. I was in the middle of this one when my video wad. And some people were like, oh God, please say more. So I'm saying more. I'm going to show you how I'm using this. It is very, very heavy on the, well, obviously it's my health planner, but it's very heavy on like some weight loss, fitness stuff. And I know that that is triggering for people. I assure you, I 100% get it. If you still want to watch, please know that the reasons I'm doing what I am doing right now are actually not for weight loss purposes. That will be just a natural outcome because of what I'm doing. What I am doing is because I feel like shit. And for a wide variety of reasons. I'm also diabetic. And my doctor and I are trying to get me healed and off my diabetes medication. And there's new science. And I'm not going to get into all of that. I just want everyone to feel welcome to watch this. I'm not going to be going down a deep, dark rabbit hole of talking about weight loss. I'm just going to show you what I'm doing to track my different things. There we go. So, I don't know if you're familiar with PaperTess at all. This is my first and currently only PaperTess Designs planner. And when I saw that she was going to be released, I saw like very, very end of June that she was releasing this. And I'm like, because I believe she's in Germany, which meant I got it late and I couldn't use it until we were like a month into it. Sorry, I'm not thinking clearly. All right, one of the things that I do is intermittent fasting and even longer fasts because, again, I'm trying to heal my body, get off diabetes medications, etc. My fasting is paused right now because I started keto 2 weeks ago. And I need to be extremely careful with how low my blood sugars are going. They try to kill me at night, basically. Last night, legit tried to kill me. Anywho, I don't want to do both right now because that's really gonna be a problem. But when I am doing it, this is a sort of a color code for like my most frequent fasts. Because over here, I just put a dot with these Zig Clean color dots on this so I can see my trends of fasting. More often than not, the yellow is 16-hour fasts. That's sort of your baseline intermittent fasting. A lot of people do that. I have done some 24-hour fasts, but right here it's mostly 16s. Then you have a couple blank pages, and then you get into the monthlies. Again, I didn't use this a whole heck of a lot in July. Here is August, and I've color coded some more dots that mean things to me. And then like I was going to transition to keto, and I actually started strict keto. I'm also not working in fitness right now because, again, that's also going to contribute to lowering my blood sugar, and I'm not trying to die. I'm not trying to die. So I haven't filled any of this in as far as fitness objectives. What I like to do is at the end of 1 month to go into the next month, and like in an ideal world, if all of my broken cooperated and I could exercise how I wanted to each day, realistically, knowing my current limitations, like what would that look like? So I'd probably, or was doing gym on Tuesday, Thursday, and either Saturday or Sunday. I'd write that in. What other stuff was I doing? Going on walks, doing my physical therapy exercises. I have a little pedal bike, like you can sit in a chair and just pedal, pedal, pedal. Doing that, doing other things. I would write that all in here, scheduling it out as I would hope my month would turn out. It doesn't always pan out. A lot of it's not even actually up to me anymore because, again, broken. Then you get into these spreads. What I use them for is to track my steps, to see how abysmal it is. Yeah, it ain't cute. It ain't cute. But I'm tracking steps there. The next bit, I forgot to block it off. Hold on a second. All right, let me block that off. All right. Here, I track if I get on a scale. Then I am tracking that right here. Over here, you have like quarterly or quarter 3, you have it sectioned per month. So I am just putting in that I lost, how much I lost each week now that I've started keto. And then, same thing, more notes pages. And I've put down some of the physical therapy exercises that I am tasked with. I don't go to physical therapy anymore, but these are some of the things that they were having me do. So I've noted them here just so I can remember. Then there are built-in habit trackers, which was one of the selling points for me because I got real tired of drawing these all out because I also draw out a lot of graph stuff. And so I list out my habits, or like this chunk here are some activities. And I don't necessarily plan to do all of these every day, but I do want to see when I did do them. So like if I went to the gym that day, I may not also pedal and walk because maybe I already did the treadmill and the recumbent bike at the gym. So these are separate from that for me. So I'm not always going to do all of them every day, which is why you see this empty chunk, because again, I'm not doing all of the things right now. And then I've already set up some things for September. Here's 2 more blank pages. and I have taken some notes on what my color codings, it's my key basically, and I have taken some notes on what these colors mean. Whenever you see my color coding, which I'm using like 4 colors right now, I'm using these. I will try to find them. I got them on Amazon. I will try to put a link below. They are Writech 0.5. I like them quite a lot, actually. And that's what I use a lot for my color coding system. So you can see that I have green for food, purple for non-caloric drinks, and turquoise or whatever for caloric drink. And then you get into your week. And each week starts with this spread, which is the other selling point for me. I daggone freaking love this spread because this is where I do my meal planning stuff for the week. I'll show you one later, but I'll write what I plan to have for dinner in here. That's the only planning I really do. And it's critical for me because me being successful at keto, because I've done it before, I have to have a plan. And I have to shop for that plan. And I need to do meal prepping stuff because I'm real busy. And if it comes up to dinner time and I'm like, I don't know, I'm going to make bad choices. And I cannot have that right now. So this is everything to me with what I'm trying to do. So I write in the dinners I'm going to have. Around about here, I write in meal prep batch cooking ideas to do. Usually involves hard boiling a batch of eggs because those are a lovely go-to for me. And then I may take notes on other things if I plan to make a thing that week and I don't want to look for a recipe later. I might jot down some things about it, like making a chaffle. It's a keto thing. It's like a 1/4 cup of cheese and an egg. Mix it up, cook it in one of those little baby dash waffle makers, and they can serve as like a hamburger bun or something. Crazy, I know. But like, I wrote that back here so that I wouldn't forget. So just some little info bits. If there's a recipe I want to make up here, and I don't remember where the heck I have that, I could put, it's on Instagram. I saved it to food, whatever. And then over here is where I do a shopping list. What do I need to buy to make that or to do that meal prep stuff? Then over here, you get into your dailies. And there's a timeline, which for me and what I'm trying to do, I like to circle when I ate or drank a thing. Denote when I took my meds. And also, did I take Advil? Because I'm also in a hardcore pain management situation. And recently, I haven't had to take any. I might today, but I haven't had to take a lot. But I can see that all here. I write in my blood sugar. I write any other notes in here, like calories, carbs, like at the end of the day, how many macros I had, what my calorie intake was, things like that. Why do I do this? Because as I move along in this journey, if I hit some sort of lull, I can look back and be like, okay, I had a really successful week this week. What did I do? And maybe I can just repeat all of that and see if it helps me in some way. All right, so you get through the weeks or the days. And at the end of the week, you have weekly review where you can take some notes about your week. In this case, like I haven't really figured out what I want to do here. Last week I did write my weight loss for the week, but I'm thinking about maybe doing a different graph that shows a summary of my macros. I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. And then you get to the next week. So let me show you one of my filled out bits. This is probably a bad example. Let me just go to the start. So here's that weekly bit where I did my meal planning. This did not all pan out. This week has been off. Like, I said I'm going to have prosciutto wrapped asparagus steak and salad tonight. That's not happening because I took chicken out here and then didn't make it. So I have to use that. So we're going to do kung pao chicken tonight and maybe that. So like it's switching around and that's fine. This is all in pencil. I could erase it and fix it. That also helps me know when I made a thing and how long has it been in my fridge and can I still eat it. So I may switch it around. I don't know. So here you can see the meal prep notes and then shopping what I wanted to get for these things. And then we start my week. And you can see here I had a caloric drink. I took meds at 6. My blood sugar was 163 that morning. More meds at 5. I ate at 6. Ate at noon. My blood sugar was 111 before bed. And then all of my macros and calories at the bottom. I tend to write how long I fasted up here, as well as marking it in the front. Samesies. This is yesterday and today. I had a rough night. I was not team food yesterday or the day before. Also haven't been today. Now, what happened last night with my blood sugar is not specifically because I wasn't eating a lot. This happens regardless. This happened last weekend. It used to happen all the time when I was on a particular medication. We have taken me off that medication, so it happens less frequently. But my blood sugar will try to kill me at night. It drops so low. And I will have to get up and eat something. That's really hard when you're doing something that involves your house having no sugar in it and minimal carbs. So whereas before I might get up and drink orange juice, now it's like, I guess cashews and cottage cheese? Like, please don't die. So even when I went to bed just before 11 o'clock last night, it was already down to 72. If you don't know, below 70 is sort of a danger zone, and below 55 is like urgent danger zone. And sometimes I go below that while I'm sleeping and I don't know it. So we've changed I have a continuous glucose monitor on, and we've changed my sensor so that it will alert me in the middle of the night. Hence, I had no sleep last night because even though I ate cashews and stuff before bed, it just kept crashing down into the 50s. I'm real tired. So if you're wondering why this video is so much calmer, Mama needs sleep. Mama needs sleep. So I will make notes like that down here. And they're notes today. I just ate actually something at 2. So that will remind me. Not a lot. Didn't eat a lot. Because again, I'm not team food right now. I'm just not. So there's that. Then in the back, you thought I couldn't get nerdier. You were wrong. Back here, I get real nerdy with it. And I do charts and graphs and shit. I just, before doing this video, set up my Septembers. So they're blank, but I picked a color for the month. FYI, that is 993 of the Tombow. Also, all of my writing is pretty much in a Muji gel pen. This is 0.38. So I've set up new charts, and one thing I'm doing differently. So my goal for water right now is about 80 or more. So I put a line there with the Uniball 1.5 in this purpley gray color. Put the line there so that it's easier for me to find it, and also just to know how often I was above goal and below goal. And then I also, this is the ideal blood sugar zone for me. Above 180 is not good, and below 70 is not good. We want to be in here. So if we check back in later and you see all my little graphical nonsenses are in here, we done good, kids. We done good. And then over here, for my eating window stuff, I'll show you that. I put a line for where noon is, just to make it easier for me. So let's go back. All right, up here I'm tracking water. So there's the 80 ounces. You can see I'm not really killing it, am I? We're a little all over the place recently. Down here, we have sleep, mood, energy, and anxiety. I feel like these things are often linked. Because if I'm stressed and anxious, I'm probably not sleeping well. If I'm not sleeping well, I probably don't have a lot of energy, as well as my mood might be absolutely crap. So the pink is how hours of sleep. I did a thing here. I went back to bed that day. So I marked it. Like, this is the time I got up. I was up for a little while dealing with a dog, etc. And then I went back to bed. That is rare for me. I was having a day. And then mood is marked this way. Energy is marked this way. Anxiety is marked this way. Can we applaud my anxiety right here? Get it. And you know what? My pain levels have been getting better. And you can see my energy and my mood better. It's linked, y'all. It's linked. All of it. Then we come over here, and this is blood sugar stuff. So you can see we're going down, we're going down, we're going down. And again, I've been doing keto for a couple weeks, so the trend is what we like. We like it. I might actually be coming off a second medication. She's left it up to me for when I think I should stop it based on things like this. And then I also have a note here with the gray zig color dot thing for when I put on a new sensor. And then we have my eating window. Now this means a heck of a lot more when I'm fasting, because I can see they'd be much shorter eating windows, because I usually only eat a couple times a day when I fast. And they'd look more like this, probably, if I'm honest. And then I just added emergency snack, because I maybe have already filled this out and then a thing had to happen through no fault of my own. So I've just denoted, hey, blood sugar tried to kill me. We had to have an emergency snack. It happened about this time. So I know that. And like, if I go to my doctor with this, she's actually, she has permissions to look at what my sensor is doing. And she can see, hey, X% of the time, it looks like your blood sugar tried to kill you. And I can be like, yeah, that was on the 23rd and the 30th and blah, blah, blah. So in theory, this is all in here to make talking to my doctor easier. And because I'm a nerd, I have become my own personal science project, and I want to see the data. I want to see the data. So we have data. Anyway, so that's some of the ways that I get down with the nerdy. I don't know what else to tell you. Back here, I just have all these blank pages. Oh, there is a pocket in the back, y'all. There's a pocket in the back of these. Love it. So these are all blank pages. Goes to 102. Now, what I think I will do with them, because again, it's half a year. I started it late. I'm gonna have plenty of pages, so I think I'm gonna start backwards and write in frequently used recipes. So I just have it all right here, because even if I go to the grocery store randomly and I haven't meal planned because I'm failing, I can be like, all right, I gotta make the egg roll in a bowl. I gotta make the blah blah blah. This is what's in it. Like my go-to recipes. That's what I do, guys. I hope that was helpful. I hope that makes up for the fact that my video just went rogue and decided, you know, I think they've had enough, Kel. I think they've had enough, and they don't want to hear more about your daggone planners. All right. I really hope that was helpful, and I really hope that it wasn't like too much for people who want to know how to track what's important to them, but don't want to get bogged down in the weight loss shenanigans. I get it. I 100% get it. Oh, this is a little paper clip from the Coffee Monsters Co. These tabs are from the Coffee Monsters Co. And I will try to remember to find the link to those pens. See, here's the other one. It was just sloppy as crap. It works. Nobody cares. I also will make notes. I have a lot of stomach issues as part of my broken. And so I will cross it out so that I don't think it's a meal and I know it's a note about pain or other crap. See, I feel like hot garbage, but I think this was keto flu. Keto flu is real, y'all. It's real. That's what I was talking about, where I use the weekly review just to write down how much I lost that week. I think that's it. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go about your day. I'm gonna let you do that Hobonichi order. I'm gonna go edit this and pop it up as quick as I can. Thank you so much for coming back here. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate the feedback I've been getting. A lot of you are very happy to hear that I was going to sell these covers that I make. A lot to shake out there. I want to do various styles so that there's a wider range in price points, because like this is going to be expensive. This one will be expensive. Like I'm hand stitching stuff, guys. Like look at all those tiny little bastards. I'm hand stitching this. So it's going to be a lot, but I want to have options for people. So we'll see what happens. Anyways, thank you all for your feedback. Gosh darn it, you're fantastic and I adore you. All right, for reals, go. Just go. Love you. Go make memories worth keeping. Bye.